So this seemed to be like a really good energy for the collective this morning, or for this shuffle, this pull. So initially we got the Emperor with the Sun, both upright, and that to me, my the first thing that I was picking up on was somebody making themselves known, somebody making their presence known. But as I sat with it longer, I was also getting someone finally being seen for their efforts. And either way, with those two energies, I feel like it comes with opportunity, it comes with new doors opening. But we know when doors open, doors have to close, which could cause a little bit of a tension within the collective. With the Magician and the Ace of Wands in reverse, I feel like this is either something that you were not actively manifesting, meaning that you were not putting any intention towards this, or with the Hermit in reverse and the Magician in reverse, this is something that you were manifesting at one point in time, and with this Knight of Pentacles, it probably just was taking too long. You probably thought like, okay, this is clearly must not be meant, because I didn't try and it's not working. I didn't put in multiple applications. I didn't wait it. I didn't been patient. Whatever the fuck. And so you just kept it pushing. And now here it is in divine timing, being brought back to the surface, or being brought back to your attention, or being brought back to your space, time, and energy. Hold on. So at the bottom of the deck, we got the Strength card, followed by the Page of Cups in reverse. That to me is speaking of kind of having to, the collective having to kind of put their ego to the side, or not make this decision based off of ego. Like, I put in that application a whole year ago. I don't want that no more. Or I was trying to be with you way back when, and now you want to come talking about you ready for a relationship, or whatever the case may be. I feel like the collective should take and then you got the Hangman underneath those two. The collective needs to take the time to think about this before giving a response, before acting irrationally, or before acting out of emotion, or like I said, before acting out of ego. Take the time to really think about this, to really consider this. Do not make this decision from an emotional place, is what I'm feeling like. I also feel like taking the time to make this decision is important, especially with the Hangman in reverse. That to me is like, if you don't take the time, Spirit will give you the time. And one thing I have learned through this journey is you do not want you don't want Spirit stepping in unnecessarily. I'll put it that way. And then underneath that, you got the Two of Cups. So take the time to figure out what decision truly resonates with you, without the ego, without the emotion, without the jadedness, without the pressure of time or expectations or any of that. Truly sit with this energy and say, okay, does this still align with me and what I want and where I'm going? Or is this no longer in alignment with me? I'm assuming, based off of what I know, that if it's coming back around, there is probably still some type of alignment. It doesn't necessarily have to be what you initially intended it for, though. Like, for example, if someone comes around and says, oh, okay, I want to be in a relationship now. This may not be, you may not see them romantically anymore. But with this Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor here, this could be a good business partnership. See what I'm saying? So just kind of taking that perspective. Into your decision-making process. Hold on, because I feel like I'm picking up on something else. I don't know. I'm feeling like Spirit is highlighting or wanting me to mention that this is something that you did want at a point in time, which is why you was putting the effort into it. So I don't know if that's gonna play a part in your decision making, but I felt the need to highlight that. Peace until next time.